Hi, I'm Mitchell Smolenski.
And I'm Annie Sellers.
And welcome to JCTV News, Beyond the Headlines. We're here to wish you a very happy Halloween. For our first story today, I recently talked to Mr. McGrath about the upcoming multi-purpose building.
So I'm happy to announce the plans for a multi-purpose athletic facility here at John Carroll Catholic High School. It'll be located on the old tennis courts, which were the original part of the plans here at John Carroll when we opened up this campus in the mid-90s. And one of the biggest challenges we face in our athletic program is space and time, and giving students and athletes the access to courts and to facilities to continue to practice indoors, especially with inclement weather, to let our dance program build, our cheerleading program, our basketball program, our volleyball program, and the other outdoor sports who need space on the inside for inclement weather. And that's really is where the idea has come from. So where we are right now, we are still in the planning stages. We are working with architects, we are working with business leaders, and we are working with various stakeholders and constituents to come up with a final plan for what that facility will look like. We have received the support of our educational foundation, which handles our endowment, and we are in conversation with different donors and benefactors and those who are interested in being part of this. So what will the multi-use athletic facility be able to accomplish? We hope it can have in there enough space to accommodate at least one, if not two, basketball courts, some more volleyball courts, space for our dance team to practice, space for our cheerleaders to practice. The facility will be adaptable on the inside to be able to tear down and to reassemble into whatever we would want that space to kind of look like, including batting cages for baseball and for softball, and for our lacrosse team to be able to practice in there, and the football team to be able to practice and exercise in there as well, and to continue to have that space available as we grow our program. So it's still in the very early stages, but we are very excited and very proud of it, and it will continue to enhance and support the athletic program here at John Carroll Catholic High School, both for our middle school students and for our high school students, where we can continue to be green and white and to say go Cavs. So I'm really excited about this opportunity. We hope to have it groundbreaking ceremony here probably in the spring, and stay tuned because it's going to be really good and really exciting. So go Cavs.
Thanks, Mr. McGrath. Now we have our field reporter Mary Maloof with Deacon Doug and the history of Halloween.
Thanks, Mitchell and Annie. I interviewed Deacon Doug to find out more about the religious side of Halloween. Can you tell us some more about Halloween from the Catholic perspective?
Well, from the Catholic Church's perspective, Halloween has become a feast of celebrating those who died and gone before us, to talk about and to teach the relationship of our forefathers in faith and family as being literally our heavenly prayer partners. It began in a lot of tradition says that it began as a purely pagan holiday to celebrate the dead in a ghostly form. But it has been in much of the latter century, since about the 10th, it's been pretty much a Christian holiday, although there are some Christian beliefs that do not look at it or celebrate Halloween.
All right, cool. Why do you think that they don't celebrate Halloween?
Well, a number of churches, a number of faiths look at Halloween as being a celebration of the evil one, of Satan, and of his dominion. They don't look at it from a Catholic perspective. We see Halloween, we see death as being not an end of life, but a beginning of eternal life. And not all churches respond to it that there is that relationship between the living and the dead. And so because of how we see it as Catholics, we have an opportunity to teach that there is still a not physical relationship, but a spiritual relationship across the boundaries of heaven, between heaven and earth.
That's it for this week. Back to you, Mitchell and Annie.
Thanks, Deacon Doug. And now we have a short poem by freshman Jeremiah Fuller.
I love the way God works. That's why he's the best. Some days when I'm tired, God helped me rest. One time I made an F and I felt some type of way, but I just kept praying. He turned that to an A. He made me a human being, not an animal nor a possum. Some people say I'm lame, but in God's eyes I'm awesome. A lot of people say he real, and a lot of people say he fake. But how can he be fake when he put food on your plate? My favorite number is 11, but it would be 7. If we do right, God got gifts for us in heaven. I just can't wait. I'm ready to receive. God wants us to do one thing, and that's just believe.
Now that's what I call poetry. Now we go to a very spooky weather report with Patrick Kolar. Patrick?
All right, John Carroll, here's your weekly weather forecast. Tomorrow, expect a partly cloudy sky with highs in the mid-70s and lows in the upper 40s with a 20% chance of rain. On Friday, expect a sunny sky with highs in the low 70s and lows in the mid-50s with a 0% chance of rain. On Saturday, expect a cloudy day with showers in the afternoon with a high of about 70 degrees and a low in the mid-60s with a 60% chance of rain. On Sunday, thunderstorms will arrive with a high of around 70 degrees and a low in the mid-60s with a 90% chance of rain. When we come back to school on Monday, expect showers with a high in the mid-70s and a low of around 60 with a 60% chance of rain. All right, John Carroll, that's your weekly weather forecast. Back to you, Annie and Mitchell.
Thanks, Patrick. And now we have several announcements about the upcoming weeks here at John Carroll. Softball fall evaluations will be during the first and second weeks of November. See Coach Beck for more details and to sign up.
Also, the Art Club is excited to host its annual pumpkin carving ceremony. There is no football game this week, and the volleyball games will be earlier in the week. Why not come by and enjoy carving a pumpkin with your friends? See signs outside the art room for details.
Also, if you did not receive your St. Benedict medal blessed by Pope Francis, Sister Margaret Andrews in room 10 and Mrs. Hayes have them for you.
March for Life deposits are due this Friday, October 30th.
If you're interested in attending World Youth Day in Poland in 2016, please plan to attend an important meeting on Friday, October 30th in room 110 after school. That's all for announcements, and now we have your favorite sports anchor,
Tori Coker.
Hey guys, congratulations to the volleyball team for getting second place in Super Regionals. Good luck to them as they go to the state tournament playing Walker at 11 o'clock, and then if they win, they will advance to the second game for the Final Four. This will be against the winner of the Hartselle-Daphne game at 3:30. Then, if they advance to the finals, they will predicted to play Spanish Fort. AL.com predicted they will beat Spanish Fort 3-2. Let's see this week's highlights in volleyball and football. Good luck to the football team in their final game against Springville. Everyone come out and support your Lady Cavs in their volleyball tournament for state. Back to you, Mitchell and Annie.
Thanks, Tori. Well, that's our show for this week.
We hope you have a very happy Halloween. As you see, Annie's going as a blueberry this year. We'll see you next time on JCTV News, Beyond the Headlines.